Ever wonder why life feels like a constant uphill battle sometimes? Well, it's usually because something's out of alignment. When your thoughts, actions, and purpose finally line up, that's when doors open, peace enters, and success doesn't feel forced. And that, my love, is called the alignment effect. Hey, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Pretty Aligned podcast, the space where we shift perspectives, reframe the way we think, and step into alignment with who we're truly meant to be. I'm your host, Octavia Darling, and every week we'll have real conversations that help you reset your mindset, overcome limiting beliefs, and create a life that feels good from the inside out. So grab your coffee, tea, your journal, or just your open mind and get ready to receive. Let's get into it. Alignment is when your mindset, daily choices, and deeper purpose all flow in the same direction. Here's an example. You say you want to be healthy, which is a thought, but you eat unhealthy food and never work out. Those are actions. And as a result, you feel misaligned. True alignment is the desire to be healthy, eating nourishing meals, and actually moving your body. Alignment is about congruency, not perfection. If you find yourself feeling drained, unmotivated, resentful, constantly second guessing, or chasing things that don't fulfill you, then those are signs that you're probably out of alignment. How many of you are still at that job that pays well but doesn't light you up? How many of you have so many business ideas but never put plans into action? How many of you dread Mondays and crave weekends? These are also examples of signs that you're out of alignment. I saw this quote that says, "You'll know when it's your purpose because you don't have to chase it. Your purpose pursues you." By the way, misalignment often shows up as stress or burnout. So whenever you're experiencing either of those, I encourage you to do a self-evaluation and figure out how to get back on track with your goals. When you're aligned, things flow easier. Opportunities show up, you attract the right people, and you feel energized. A wonderful example of this would be when you finally commit to creating content that feels authentic. Posting doesn't feel like a chore, and engagement grows naturally. Here's a fun fact. Earlier this year, I embarked on a challenge where I posted on YouTube for 100 days straight. The reason I wanted to do this was because I needed to prove to myself that if you so badly want to be successful, Octavia, a successful YouTuber at that, then you should have no problem with filming and editing daily. It should come to you with ease, and boy, did it. I found myself showing up more authentically, having fun creating, editing, and literally documenting my lifestyle. The rewards? I officially became monetized on YouTube. So what did I do here? I reframed my mindset to align with the version of myself that I wanted to become. I overcame the limiting beliefs and imposter syndrome. And you can do the same. Here's how you can start moving into alignment. Ask yourself, do my actions reflect what I say I want? Does this choice align with who I'm becoming, not just who I am today? You may be someone who wants financial freedom. Instead of impulse shopping, start budgeting or investing. I encourage you to do a self-audit and weekly check-in to hold yourself accountable with staying in alignment. All right, let's turn up the heat a little and slide into the hot seat coaching segment where I coach through a situation that needs a serious reframe. Here's the scenario. I feel like my job pays the bills, but it doesn't align with my passion. How do I figure out what alignment looks like for me? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one because this is actually what led me to become a mindset and brain coach. I started out with teaching women how to align their passion with their purpose. So let me start it off by saying the fact that you have a job and the fact that your bills are paid is a beautiful thing. I need for everyone who works a 9 to 5 to wrap their minds around this. You have job security. You have consistent flow of income. That is a beautiful thing. It is also a beautiful thing that you feel and you know that it does not align with your passion. So now, guess what? You have the opportunity to create a new reality. A lot of times when people have this feeling of, oh my gosh, I just hate my job. I'm tired of working for someone else. I would rather work for myself. This job is so boring. This job is keeping me stagnant. This job just doesn't align with the version of me that I want to become. It just doesn't excite me anymore. I'm tired of clocking in. I'm tired of clocking out. I'm tired of having to ask when I can have time off to do what I want to do. I just want to live my life. I just want to be free. Okay. Okay. First, let me just tell you, your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But here is where I want to challenge you. What makes you think it will be easier if you worked for yourself? What makes you think it would be easier if you were the boss and you were in charge of when you got paid? I'm here to tell you that it is not easier, y'all. It's not easier to work for yourself. If anything, it requires more discipline. It requires for you to be even more stable mentally. It requires you to have the confidence, right? So if your current job doesn't align with your passion, now you get to say, what is my passion? What interests me? What can I do before and after I clock in to say that I am in alignment with my passion? How can I start working on being in alignment with my passion until I am ready to fully transition from being clocked in to a 9 to 5 lifestyle? You can literally find harmony between your values, your actions, and your goals. And this is by taking small actionable steps daily. Okay? So, for example, maybe you have a job where you work at a call center, right? So you work at a center, you do customer service, but your passion is beauty. Your passion is skincare. Your passion is everything related to self-care and self-love. So then you find yourself developing interest into becoming an esthetician. Okay, what is stopping you from still going to esthetician school while you have your 9 to 5 job that can pay for your tuition, right? What is stopping you from exploring that option while you still work at a job that quote unquote doesn't align with your passion? Hear me out. There will be moments where you are working and you're getting paid for whatever it is that you're doing, and that does not align with your passion. Maybe its purpose is not to align with your passion, and the only purpose it serves is to pay your bills. Are you okay with that? Can you be okay with that? See, sometimes a lot of people get too wrapped up with they're supposed to enjoy every single moment. And that's just not how life works, because everything has a purpose. Everything serves a purpose. Your purpose for this job just may be that it is job security. And that leaves the door open, right? The door of opportunities open for you to explore your passion in other ways until what you're passionate with aligns with your purpose. And then, boom, next thing you know, you're getting paid to do what you love to do. There's a process for this, okay? So, what I would encourage you to do is to stay open to the opportunities and to allow yourself to explore your passion on different levels before you just get up and quit this job that pays your bills. All right, love, that wraps up today's hot seat coaching. But now it's your turn. What's going on in your world that needs a reframe? I encourage you to send your scenario to me, and I just might coach you on the podcast. The link to the submission form is listed in the show notes. Here's a note to self and you. Small, consistent shifts matter more than grand changes. Saying no to what drains you frees energy for what aligns with you. See, alignment isn't about finding balance. It's about choosing what matches your vision every single day. Your actionable step for this week is to pick one area to bring into alignment. It could be health, relationships, finances, or business. And when you do that, feel free to shoot me a DM and share your answers with me. As always, I welcome you to join the Pretty Aligned community where like-minded individuals connect, receive valuable resources, and live monthly group coaching sessions from yours truly, Coach Darling. I also offer one-on-one coaching opportunities for creative entrepreneurs. And as you may know by now, I, along with my dear friend Vavi Soul, will be hosting a live virtual event on December 7th, 2025, called Plan Your Profitable 2026. Oh my gosh, y'all. This event is going to be so good. We will be dropping so many gems on how to align your mind with the lifestyle that you're calling in. I'm talking about strategy tips. I'm talking about routines and so much more. General tickets are already on sale. Trust me, this is an event that you don't want to miss. And of course, all of this information is listed in the show notes. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please leave a positive rating and review. Thank you for hanging out with me today on the Pretty Aligned podcast. I hope something in this episode gave you a fresh perspective or a new way to see yourself. Remember, small shifts create big change. If you love today's conversation, share this with a friend who needs it, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next reset. Until then, keep aligning, keep growing, and keep becoming the best version of you.